Okay guys, give me a second to set up here. I wanted to show you, as a YouTuber, how we find out if you are subscribed or not. Okay, so if you go into your YouTube, under your personal thing, scroll all the way down to the settings, click on the settings, and you click on privacy. Oops, there we go. Okay. Now, when YouTube sets up your account, you are automatically clicked on all three of these. So if you have this button clicked right here, I can't see if you're subscribed. And nobody else can either. So you could be missing out on some winnings, some giveaways, or Happy Meal if that YouTuber can't see that you're subscribed. So definitely check that. Again, it was under settings and under privacy. Now, if you're on your cell phone, it's going to be under your name. Let's see if I can get back here. So like right here where it says, sorry about the glare, it says Ooh Aah Crochet up here, and then YouTube settings. That's what it's going to look like on your phone, and it'll bring you right back to that same screen, I believe. I helped, I can't remember. I helped one of the ladies that subscribed to me find these so she could get them changed, because I know she was subscribed to me. I saw it come up, and I helped her get it changed on her phone so she could do it. But anyway, if you're wondering why you haven't won anything, it could be that they can't see that you're subscribed. So definitely check that out. Sorry, my phone went blurry, but okay, that's it for now. Hi guys, welcome back to Ooh Aah Crochet. My name is Amber, and I live in the state of South Dakota, which right now is 95 degrees. Freaking crazy. And I'm downstairs in my basement wearing a sweater. We had a heat advisory, heat index, whatever you can say. It was hot. So 95 degrees equals, with 67% humidity, equals like 105 outside. Dawn took the kids outside for just a few hours today, and that was it, and they were done, hot and sweaty in the house. So that's the weather update, and let's get started. We've got lots of things to go over. Somewhere in amongst all this stuff, there'll be the Happy Meal winners, and so be on the lookout for that from the 400 subscriber video. And we have 440 some subscribers now, so I'm super excited. We are well on our way to 500 before my birthday. It's the 17th. It's July now, so it's birthday month. It's after midnight. It's actually Monday morning at like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's after midnight. It's July 1st. Woot woot. And it's birthday month, right? You gotta celebrate like the whole month. Yeah. So, except for my family, they don't remember dates. They forget. They don't pay attention. I don't think there's been one time in 8 years that Dawn's remembered my birthday. That is what it is. You know, you just get over it. But anyway, let's get started. Okay, I made a whole bunch of different things, and I want to show you. So, here is a hamburger. Now, Kim made this pattern before, and she made it into keychains. I'm thinking she was using DK weight yarn. This is, of course, with worsted, but my big mouth can get around it. So, if for all you oldies but goodies out there that remember Popeye and the hamburger, can I bother you for a hamburger? I'll pay you on Tuesday. I know I'm saying that wrong, but he says it a lot cuter. This pattern is a free pattern. It's by Susie Diaz, and I'll link that down below. And there's like a dozen, so many ends, so many pieces. But you make the buns 2 pieces, and then this one's just a little bit thicker. It's got like a little dome to it. And then you gotta sew those together, weave all your ends in. Lettuce, hamburger is double yarn, and then your cheese, and tomato of course, which Don doesn't like tomatoes. Too bad he's not eating this hamburger. I did think about making bacon and some other things, but for the start, I just thought I'd work with these. I do plan on making these into little kits to sell at the craft fair I'm going to have beginning of August. So I've got 1 month to get a whole bunch of stuff done because it's an outside, like a fair, not even a fair, like a Arts in the Park kind of a thing we have here in South Dakota. I don't know if they do that a lot other places, but so there's that. So I didn't make 1 hamburger. I made 2, and then I made 3. I did start a 4th one, but for some reason I'm missing a bottom piece of a bun and tomato. So I'm wondering if the kids, you know, walked off with them. But there's a triple-decker hamburger for you. So there's that. But you can't have hamburgers without French fries. Now, the pattern calls for like a tan, but like I used the rest of this ball and that might have worked. You know, I'm just using scraps. That's all I'm using for these little things, just scraps. And that might have worked, but I had a darker tan and it looked horrible. So I went with the yellow, and you can definitely tell that those are 2 different yellows. Again, these were scrap balls, so I used them up. It calls for 10 fries. You just basically chain, single crochet back down, and then single crochet in the front loop only, and then sew it together lengthwise. And then you make them all different size chains, so between 20 and 14. So your French fries are different sizes. This is a free pattern. It's under, I found it on Ravelry. It's by Jody Washburn. It's called Crispy Fries. So, and then the container itself, super cute, super easy. Again, just scraps. Trying to use up my scrap balls, you guys. I have so many different just random balls everywhere. So I'm trying to use those up. So those, and I couldn't just make 1, and so I made 2. So there's French fries. And then Don's like, are you going to make like a small, medium, and large? I'm like, can you imagine how big a large French fry would be? I don't know. I don't know if they would sell or not, but I'm not really sure what to price these at. You know, they're play food, so, and they're scraps, so I'm not going to, probably not more than $5. I don't even know if that's too expensive. Whoa. Whoops. You're balancing. I'm trying to get rid of that glare, but it's, and I tried to do my phone sideways so I could fit more in, and there was like a sun streak all the way down through my head, so that didn't work out. The next thing I was going to tell you is I've made a couple, if you haven't already bought it, Hannah has a pattern called the Cotton Candy slouchy or cotton candy hat. It's only $1. She's only going to charge $1 forever and ever and ever. But it's got extended single crochets in it with a rib bottom. This is out of, okay, so I have all this yarn behind me, and I will do a video really soon because I can actually walk in my yarn room, you guys. I cleaned it up and I organized it. There's like wall, shelves everywhere. Shelves and bins and things. This is an older yarn, and I talked to Rel, and she said it's discontinued as far as she knows and I know. It's Jiffy, and it's a bulky weight, so that turned out okay. And that took up basically a whole skein. I have just a little bit left over, I think, out of this one, but it was 115 yards, bulky weight, acrylic, of course. So there's one, and then this one I made out of the yarn that I got from Joe's Web, from Joanne. And same hat. You can obviously see the different textures a lot better. And I made this one into a bun hat, or yeah, a bun hat. because I ran out of yarn. And instead of using partial of another ball, I just figured I'd go with it. So I'm just going to do probably a slip stitch all the way around just to secure that. And it does fit. Ooh. Oop. I'm not very good at wearing hats, you guys, so this is a good time to laugh at me. And it's supposed to be kind of a slouchy hat. I made it kind of slouchy, but you can definitely see my bun is in there. And you can roll up the brim if you want to. Yeah, don't look at me for your hat design, or modeling hats, because, yeah, there's my other end, too. So, but I like it. It's good, and that'll be one of the things to go on my craft fair sale. So, I'm not really sure what to sell these for. They're made out of acrylic yarn. Whew, look at that hair. Yikes. Okay. So, I'm thinking like 15, maybe 20. I don't know. And it's going to be like August 2nd, so it's going to be hot. People are probably going to look at me like I'm silly for having that kind of stuff out. But anyway, there's a second cotton candy hat from Hannah with the Cozy Cottage Crochet. Did I say that? I don't think I did. Hannah's pattern. Okay. The next pattern I did was from Rel. And you know when you mean to buy a pattern and you just don't do it, and then you see it come up again and again and again, everybody's like, oh, the big button cowl and the 2-button cowl, and they're always talking about, I hadn't bought it. So I took my money that I got from a sale, and I purchased the 2-button cowl. So here is some of that Jiffy yarn, same color. I have 5 balls of this, so I plan on making a couple cowls, and a couple of those hats, and then maybe some fingerless mittens. Probably use Randy's fingerless mittens pattern. Now, Rel's pattern calls for a double, or a size 6, a super bulky, but I think this is just fine the way it is. And I used the second option to decrease the bulk in the back. I like how that turns out. And then I'm just going to add 2 buttons here. I've got, my mom gave me her bucket of buttons. Oh, it's somewhere. I'll find it. But I'm going to use these, like 2 big green army kind of color buttons that'll go perfect with this. And if you look at this color, it's basically like a rainbow. It's basically a rainbow. It's really pretty, but it's just muted, you know, it's not like a, wow, rainbow color. So really pretty, and then you make it and sew it up, add the buttons. The buttons are just decoration. So there's the button cowl number 1. So technically these aren't finished, but they will be. Now here is my 2-button cowl number 2. Here is my dilemma. So I used again some of that yarn that Joe gave me that I won from the giveaway. And it was raspberry something. But see how it pooled? Okay, so you got the gray, pink towards the back, pink on one side. Now where the rib is where it's supposed to be sewn. And it's supposed to meet, right? Okay. So technically, this is supposed to go like this and be sewn like that. But then all you're going to see is gray. So I could rip out or frog this. And then redo it, take out the ribbing, and put the ribbing on the other side. Or I could just sew it so this side is up front, which negates the ribbing on the back, which I'm not sure is a big deal. My mom's like, no, the pink should be up front, and my other friend said the same thing. What do you guys think? Tell me down in the comments below what you guys think. So I'm kind of leaning towards the pink should be in front, but I don't know if it's worth tearing back all the slip stitches and everything for the finishing and redoing the ribbing so it's on this side. It's doable, but what do you think? Should I just sew it like that so it's on that side? Does it matter which side it's on? So, and it does not look, the back would be very dark, so I can't flip it up the other way. Alright, you guys let me know what you think down below. Leave it the way it's originally intended, with the rib on the top, with the gray showing, or with the pink on the top. Okay? Down below. Hey, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I really want to hit 500 subscribers before my birthday. That'd be like an awesome birthday present. I'm super excited, can you tell? Alright, so that is basically all I have done for finished objects. I do have several projects started, and you guys know, when you get like WIP-itis, like you just start everything and keep starting and keep starting. Well, Ella is always posting these, Ella from No Catchy Name is always posting these free patterns, and she's always, you know, showing us the really cute stuff, and so is Angelia, so I just figured, well, okay, I'm going to start one. She's got a pattern from String-a-Ding, String-a-Ding-Ding, which she used to have a YouTube pattern, or YouTube channel, but she stopped, and she's pretty young. I want to say like 20, 21, like really young. But she has her own blog, so you can go on her website, and I'll link that down below. But she's got a cute hawk dog pattern, and this is just the bun. But let me tell you, this is a lot of stitches for just a bun. There's 40 stitches around, and then you sew it up, and then of course you're going to lay the hawk dog in here, and he's made with red, and he's got really cute face, and then along the hawk dog it's got mustard and ketchup marks, so that's a work in progress, but I got the bun done. The head is not done because I didn't have safety eyes upstairs. Again, with the kids, I have to delegate what I have next to my chair upstairs and then what I have down here. Safety eyes, of course, is not a good thing to have around a 2-year-old that puts, or 1-year-old that puts everything in his mouth. Everything. So there's start of that. And then update on my king size blanket I'm working on. Again, that's going to be a combination of the Native American, the Phoenix Rising pattern, the Native American Phoenix Rising pattern. Again, I'll put that link down below. But before, I only had like 4 rows of white. Now, 500 stitches for a king size blanket, it's going to take me a while. So what I've been doing, when I'm down here, I just work on a row, work on something else, work on a row. So I'm trying to do 2 rows when I'm down here. But I'm to the water part. It's going to be a water, not a motif, it's like a symbol anyway. And then that'll go all the way across that part. So there's that. And then I've got all my colors for that blanket in 2 different bins, so I can just grab straight out of them. And they're great big giant Karen 1 pound or Red Heart 1 pound balls. So I know I'm going to have plenty of yarn. 500 stitches, and for a king size blanket, I'm thinking I'm going to use a lot more yarn than I'm planning on. And this pattern calls for you carry the yarn with it. So it's like tapestry crochet. So it's gonna use a lot of yarn. But that's okay because I've got a lot of yarn to use. So the next thing I have to show is you guys wanted to see, or some of you wanted to see my Plarn bowl that I had made. And I showed this, like, I think on the 1st or 2nd episode. And this is already episode 10. So this is just made out of plastic bags and crocheted together. It is pretty sturdy. I mean, you can squish it and stuff, but if you got like a sweet roll that's coming undone, or like a ball, I just have a caked ball, not very big, but that's definitely going to sit on your table. It's not gonna go anywhere just from the ball rolling around. I plan on doing some tutorials with the Plarn. I just have to get set up. And right now I just don't have that ability. My mom, I think, is getting me a tablet for my birthday. And so that might help with that. But anyway, for those of you that wanted to see that, I think Beth and Cindy wanted to see that. So there's that. And again, you can color pool your Plarn just like you do with your yarn. You can make it so that you have certain colors come up at certain times. So that's been fun. I've been learning how to do that. So there's that bowl. Now, this mama doesn't have a lot of money, and I did not go, and I've been so tempted to order online. There's been all kinds of sales online as far as discounted yarn and some really great deals. I know Yarnspiration, Terry posted, Yarnspiration had grab bags for $2.40, and I would have loved to do that, but with the shipping, and it just wasn't in the budget. However, I went on my mommy day, and I went to a different city, and so then I looked for Walmarts. I did go check out their Walmart. Oh my god, you guys. I was in, I can't remember, a town in Minnesota. Sorry. But anyway, I was in there, and they had a whole clearance section just for their craft supplies. Now, if I would have had more money, I would have been buying more. But I just picked out something that I am going to use for me. This is going to be for me because it's, yeah. So I saved some money up and I went shopping. But they had like bins and bins and bins of yarn. They had all kinds of other stuff that was discounted. I didn't find any cotton, which I thought, I guess, was odd, but they had all kinds. So they had like 15 or 20 balls of this. Again, if I could have, because I love green. That's a horrible face. If I could have, I would have bought more, but I got 4 balls of this. And so this is Caron Simply Soft Party. It's got that sparkle, which is super pretty. I know that Lisa, from, oh god, it's coming out of my head. Happiness is, no, Hooked on, oh good lord, I'm sorry Lisa, I forgot. Anyway, Lisa was looking for, I think some party colors. She was looking for some Walmart yarn, and I hadn't seen any, but they only had this kind of yarn in green. And then, you guys, I've never tried shawl in a ball, but it was black, gray, and brown, and it's sparkly. Now, if they would have had green, I would have got it. But black, see me in black? I wear black all the time. And it's so sparkly. Oh my gosh. I got 4 balls of this. Now, this is a 3-weight yarn. Oh no, it says it's... No, it says it's a 4. I beg to differ. If that's a 4... I don't... Do you see the difference? Wait, here. There's no way that's a 4. Yeah, no. No, no, no. Okay, this is worsted. This is worsted. This is not. Anyway, I thought it said 3 on there. But this is color Cleansing Quartz, which is, I mean, again, it's super pretty. It's got Shawl in a Ball by Lion Brand. Oh, I didn't see this either when I read it. 61% cotton, 34% acrylic, and 5% other fibers, which I'm assuming is the tinsel. It says wash gently, lay flat to dry, which I did not see either. I usually like just wash and dry because I'll forget. But this one was 99% acrylic and 1% metallic. So But that's okay. A shawl, if you make you know, something out of this, it's not going to be probably worn a lot anyway, especially in my closet. But anyway, I got 4 balls of this too, and this was $3.50, normally $5.97, and this was $1.50, normally $2.94. Now they had some other yarn there that was discounted, but it was only discounted like 50 cents or $1, and I'm like, These were discounted almost $2 or half off, and so I figured that was a good deal. But I did make sure to get enough so I can make something. Now, I'm not sure if I can make a sweater out of the shawl and the ball. If I can make enough with 4 balls, you guys let me know. Those of you that made sweaters out there. I would really like to do a simple sweater pattern, because I think that would be just gorgeous. And I don't have a lot of, like, adults pretty clothes. This is one of those sweaters I got at that church rummage sale, you guys. So, and I see it's got a snag over here, but I'll fix that. So, that was my washer. I'm so sorry if you guys hear the washer and dryer. Again, it's late at night. I'm trying to do some work while the kids are sleeping, because I'm downstairs, and so that way I can get down here and not going up and down the stairs, because Connor wants to and likes to follow me wherever I go. And then I have to shut the gate behind him, and he cries and gets mad. So, if I can do it while they're asleep, the better. Another WIP in progress I have is this corner to corner C2C. I've been just grabbing a ball and adding it on. So, it might not be the prettiest blanket in the world, but who cares? It'll be a blanket. So that's all I've got. That's as far as I've gotten. And I'm just taking my ball when I do it. And what did I do here? I'm double stranding it. And so I'm using an eye hook and double stranded. Just so it's thicker, there's not as many holes. And because I'm not really that familiar with the corner to corner, so the double stranding I think will help with the holes. So I think that's it for works in progress and finished objects. I did finish some more keychains, or more stitch markers. So I wanted to show you that. And there will be a sale. Oh shoot, I'm already at 25 minutes. Okay, there's going to be a sale. Because July is my birthday month, and 4th of July is coming up, I'm going to do a sale. So if you buy one item, it's 10% off. If you buy 2, it's 20, 3, it's 30, and 4 is 40. So we'll go all the way up to 40% off if you're buying 4 items. So I think that's a good deal. I'm going a little crazy because I'm trying to get some birthday money set up. And then, anyway, so I'll have that sale up as soon as I get this video up. But you guys remember I showed you those turtles way back in the day that I got. So there'll be blue stitch markers with the blue letters. There's 8 of them, so E through L. And then there's a keychain to go with it. Yarn. Oh, that's it. I'm pretty sure it won't show up backwards when you guys see this, but it does say "Yarn is Life" with a turtle keychain. Blue letters with blue beads. So there's that one, and that'll come all in a set. And then, sorry about the noise. I got it in a bucket here. Be a kind of like a blue-green elephant, and it just says crocheter. Sorry. That with green beads, sorry. And then this is just a simple set. So there's 8 elephants. Nothing extravagant on them, just a hook, so you can hook it onto your projects. And they'll come like that. So you can keep them on here or put any of your other stitch markers on there. So you don't lose them all. Like I tend to just stick them all in a bucket, but this way I can pull them out and pull one off at a time if I want. So that'll be a set. And then You know those animals we were debating on what they were? I don't know if that's focusing. Yeah, I think it's focusing. But anyway, I'm pretty sure it's a bear. I can't really. Sorry, y'all. Focus. Anyway, I think they're bears. I've got a couple different colors in these, but these are that blue-green color, and so I went with the blue or green beads, and then the seed beads, and then the letters. Again, that's got 8 of those, and the keychain to go with it. This one says Yarn Hoarder, because, yeah, we all hoard our yarn. So, there's that. And then this set here has animals in it. It's got owls and elephants and turtles. Sorry, that's the better side. So that'll be a set. This one's kind of an angel theme set. And there's a cross in there too, and an angel wing. There's 6 on that one. Then these each have 3. Kind of like a, I want to say hippie set, but it's got a yin yang, and then 2 little peace signs on it. And this one is the music set, just 3 of them. So that, so I will get those up on Etsy, and I'll put that sale up as soon as possible. Again, if you guys can't purchase anything, that's perfectly alright with me. But if you can share my shop, if you can share the sale, if you're on my Facebook page and you can share the sale, that would be so helpful to me. Get my name out there. I did have a lady ask me about the wood blocks and if I could make something for her. Unfortunately, it was just what she wanted. There just wasn't enough room on the block. And just so you guys can see, the blocks are only 2 inches by 1/2 inch, and then I attach the stuff on the side here. And my mom adds all the writing, and she seals them so they stay on. I think that's it for now, but stay tuned because we will have a 500 subscriber giveaway. Hopefully by my birthday, we'll get that set up. Hopefully, we're pretty close. But anyway, stay tuned. The video will be somewhere along this section here for the winners for the 400 subscriber giveaway. And congratulations to those winners. They will win either a pattern from Hannah with the Cozy Cottage Crochet or a pattern from Valerie. And then one of those people will win stitch markers from me. So anyway, stay tuned and we'll talk to you guys real soon. Thank you.